Alright, we back with another, video, and I have another Google slide I want to show you. In this Google slide, I'm gonna talk about, when it comes to extraterrestrials, the Earth frequency. I'm gonna speak upon that a lot more, and we're just gonna get it right into it. Okay, so first we're gonna speak upon Earth. Okay, what you might not know is that Earth has chakras, just like you have your higher self. And you can tell right here, this how you balance it out, because you got the root chakra, you got the communication chakra, you got the crown chakra, the purple. And you can see over here, that the earth has chakras. That's why in California, they have the root chakra. That's why you see a lot of negative things when it comes to the industry and how the industry is demonic and they do demonic things. And over here, this is where China is, like Buddhist monks, and they meditate. They're always in that crown chakra. And the reason that is because you can tell and it tells you perfectly what place is bad and what place is good. Okay, and you can tell that this meter perfectly lines it up, just like with the chakras, and it helps you balance balance the places that's good or bad. All right, we're gonna go to the next slide. We're gonna go to next slide. We're gonna go to next slide. All right, we're gonna talk about crop circles. As crop circles, we have no idea as humans where this come from. We have no idea what it is. We have no idea how it's forming. But you can tell. I want y'all to tell in these two pictures that I have noticed is that why. This is a question, and leave it down in the comments if you have any ideas what this is. You can tell that they're very detailed and very shaped formally. Like you can tell in these two pictures that it was no mistakes when a life form or another being of this planet that we have no idea who it is, that they did it in perfect form and they did it in perfect ability, and to speak upon these things and to speak upon what's going on. And you can tell that whoever drew this was very intelligent in their mind, who really had a big idea, and who had was very advanced, and they had a lot of creativity to make these things, because we have no idea as humans where this come from. So this is my opinion. When you see stuff like this, I think these are messages. I don't know messages to what, but I think these are messages. And the reason I say that because you have so much of these that had different designs, because everybody know a picture's worth 1,000 words. And this is me personally. I feel like these are just messages from higher beings. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go to the next one. All right, so let's talk about clouds, okay? I don't know if y'all notice this in the sky, but clouds are really changing colors, and they're changing different forms of clouds. Let me see if I can pull this up for y'all. Hold up, I'm sorry. Let me see if I can pull this up for y'all right quick. All right, if you go, hold up, let me see. All right, okay, look at this. This right here is a red sky. I'm waiting for it to load. And it's gonna show you what's happening in the sky right now. See what I'm saying? It's happening right now, and this happened. I don't know. It'll show you what year it is. I'm pretty sure this happened recently.
This is a real B&H customer story.
They hit me with an ad.
Fitness instructor and podcaster started a new business during the pandemic.
They hit me with an ad. So this happened now, and it's a red sky, and that's happening on Earth right now. See what I'm saying? So I'm going to explain what I'm talking about. Okay, look. See, this happened in 2019, December 30th, on a Monday, and you can see the clouds right here. They're getting darker, reddish color. See what I'm saying? You see where I'm coming from? And it's weird because most clouds is gonna get darker. It's gonna get very, very dark. Look, and you can see what's that? That's like a red moon. You see what I'm saying? That's like a red sun. You know what I'm saying? You see it right there, and it's getting like darker and more red by day. So, and we have no idea what that is and where did it come from. So, and this goes to show that it's things in the sky that we have no clue what it is, and we have no clue. But you can tell as the years come forward, a lot of things that's out of our ability that's happening, and I want people to be aware of that. And you can see right here, the more he goes zooming in, you can see like a better view of the sky. Okay, so I just want to speak upon that right quick. And I have another thing to speak upon is this. Okay, we have earth sinkholes. Okay, and sinkholes, it's like a giant hole in the earth, like in a like they form, in different places. They form in like places you wouldn't expect. Like you can see these in I'm pretty sure like China. You can see these in certain places you wouldn't normally see them, like cities. And these happen a lot. These happen a while. These happen, when these happen a lot of times in like random places, like places you won't expect. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a video on what I'm talking about right quick. All right, I'm gonna show you, and this was caught on the this was caught on camera. So
You may have heard of Western Woodall Real Estate.
they hit me with another ad again. Man, look. See right there? Let me see. Look. Look, that was a sinkhole. Okay, let me replay it. Look. Let me play it. Look, see that? That's a sinkhole in the ground, and in the ground, and the car went right through it. See what I'm saying? It went right through the car, and it's a sinkhole. And these happen everywhere. These happen all around the planet. You see what I'm saying? They happen everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And they happen everywhere. And these happen in places, and as I was saying, they happen in other places. Look. The car, it was a sinkhole, and it ran into the car. Like, it just happened, like, really quickly. And I just want to speak upon that because these things are happening around the world that people are not talking about. Like, hold on, let me go. All right, next we're going to talk about, hold on, I'm sorry. Next, we're going to talk about extraterrestrials, okay? And I want to speak upon extraterrestrials or alien beings, things of that nature, because as you notice, if y'all see you can see a lot of like news, you can see a lot of things when it comes to extraterrestrial beings, and you could tell it's getting under the surface that something is going on, and it be sightings where you see stuff in the sky, ships, and and I'm gonna speak upon that in this lecture. You see like little like squid things flying in the sky. You see all these things, and it's very hard, to ignore things like that. And I'm speaking upon extraterrestrials because it might be extraterrestrials. It might be another life form that we have no clue what it's about, and we have no clue what it's capable of doing. And this is a real big topic because we don't know what's out there. No human knows what's out there in these universes. You understand where I'm coming from, and this is a very important topic because when somebody don't know something, and this is what I have noticed when it comes to people, is that when they don't know something or never seen something before, they get scared. So they get scared and they get worried and they get freaked out because they never seen something before. And so they start getting scared and they start getting worried. And I feel like when it comes to extraterrestrial, that's how we feel. We haven't met of these people. We haven't seen these people. So we get scared automatically because we never seen them before. And that's why I'm going to speak upon this in this lecture. And I'm going to show you a video what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm gonna show you a lot of UFO sightings right here. That was very strange. Okay, and I want to just speak upon this right quick to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get it as close as I can. I'm gonna try to get it as perfectly as I can. As you can, hold on, he about to show it in the sky right now. Okay, and a lot of UFO sightings would be happening. Okay, look. Okay, hold up. Let me see if I can hold up. Let me put it in full screen. Let me put it in full screen.
See those? Very faint.
Okay.
Right?
If you can see it, I hope it clear up. You can see right here in the sky, and this is a video that it's flashing, and it's like it's beaming and it's flashing in the sky. And these are happening. Let me mute it right quick so I can show you what I'm talking about. You can see right here that it's flashing a lot, that it has, beings right here, and like you see it right, it's right here. And the reason I'm showing you this is because it's a lot of things that is unexplainable, and this right here is very unexplainable because nobody can explain it to us or what these people are doing here or what they came here to do. And people might get scared, and people might get worried. See where I'm coming from? And it might be strange because but this is really what's really going on, and people need to be aware of these things. And the next thing I'm gonna talk about, most of these videos, I'm gonna talk about most down this line. I'm gonna talk about more natural disasters like earthquakes. What else? Well, it's like floods that happen a lot. And I'm gonna talk about one more thing, like this right here, volcanoes. And what's going on is extraterrestrial beings that we don't know nothing about that's have like monstrous form that's coming out of volcanoes and is going up in the atmosphere, and we don't know who these people are. Okay, and we need to speak upon these things because these things are important. Okay, so that's what's going on, and we have to literally get to the bottom of what's really going on. So I'm gonna show you a volcano that's happening, and there are also volcano muds. There are also there are also other things just like that. So I'm gonna show you a volcano in Mexico that happened, and I think it happened. It happened. Yeah, it happened like as y'all see, it happened like in 2020, which is very. To me personally, I have never heard of Mexico getting hit with no volcanoes. Okay, and this is very rare to me. I feel like this is very rare to have volcanoes and volcanoes are just happening like that, And there's some volcanoes, as you can see, that is happening right now, and it's happening this year too. But they're happening when it comes to these natural disasters. They're happening more. How can I say it? More frequently than normal. Okay, so because if it's happening so much to the point that we don't really know what's going on, and that's going to play a big part. Okay, and this might have fear fear some people, but it's a good thing. See what I'm saying? It's a good thing. And these things are happening a lot of times, and people gotta understand that. Okay, and this is just a volcano that happened, nearly. I'm gonna skip to it. That happened nearly, in Mexico in like 2020. Okay, and there's more that's happening this year. And I'm gonna talk about more when it comes to extraterrestrials. I'm gonna talk about more. Let's talk about alien ships. Okay, and I have noticed this. People have noticed this more frequently now. They noticed it in the sky because in the sky they have like alien ships that's invisible and that you can see. That you can see. That you can see better. That you can see more frequently. And this is a big issue, as well, because people are seeing it now more than ever. You see what I'm saying? And it'd be more, and it's like they these astral beings. What they do is, as I noticed, they cover their ships into invisible cloak and blended it with the sky. See what I'm saying? They do that a lot when it comes to sky. Cause this picture right here, see what I'm saying? You see how it look like that, but they're blending it with the clouds. See what I'm saying? They're blending it with the clouds, so it look like a regular cloud, but really it's a spaceship, like an alien spaceship. And this is happening more as ever, because as y'all know, that the Earth has a bigger vibration, and these evil people is not showing us what's really in the sky, because there's a lot of things in the sky that people need to discuss. You get where I'm coming from. And I'm gonna show you. Hold on, let me see. And I'm gonna show you like an alien ship that they found on the news. That's very, very accurate. You see what I'm saying? That's very accurate. Because this is the reason that I said this on the news, because they're posting it on the news because it's happening more. It's happening more than ever, and it's getting a lot of attention, because these beings. Okay, let me show you. Let me skip this part. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this right here. Look. Okay, look at that. As you see, right? And they caught this, I think, on camera, I believe. They caught this on camera. They caught that alien ship on camera, and they gonna explain to you. Hold on, let me pause it right quick. Let me pause it right quick to show you. And they caught this on camera right quick to show you what's really going on, and to show you, right? Because I'm pretty sure a person, as I'm not mistaken, a person, when it comes to the government, he saw something he shouldn't see, and I think he exposed aliens. So you can tell that people are really, because I think, and then he introduced it to the New York Post. I forgot his name. That he introduced it, and now it just coming out now that aliens are real. But I want to let y'all know, aliens been real. You see where I'm coming from? Aliens been here. We just never noticed them until now, since other higher people that's in billionaire and big positions are speaking upon it now. But they've been here watching. You get where I'm coming from? They've been here doing these things. We're just now, realizing it, that it's here. And I'm gonna go to the next slide. Okay. And these things happen, and it's not a bad thing that it's happened. Actually, a good thing, because you can tell that things are really opening up. You see what I'm saying? Things are really changing. The Earth frequency is changing. The planet is changing, and these are the things people need to know. These are the things that people need to really look out for. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't want you looking up in the sky and don't know what you're looking at. And what they tell you is not true. And this is what's really going on planet now than ever. It's going on now than ever it's been, because the Earth frequency is changing. And we're gonna talk about two suns, okay? If y'all haven't noticed it, I have noticed it now. When the sun is up, I see the moon, okay? And that's very strange, because normally the moon is at night and the sun is at daytime. When you see the moon together like that, that's something not right. And what other people have seen was two suns. And if you can see on these pictures, that you can see these suns are together, like they're both together at the same time, and there are two of them. Okay, there are two. And what's really going on is that the Earth frequency is changing, the vibration is changing in people, and the Earth is really going to a higher state. And that's why a lot of people say, do some shadow work, meditate, get better with yourself, because the Earth and nature is not going to wait for nobody. And that's what people got to understand. And that's why these things are taking place. See? And these are the signs that you have to look out for. You see where I'm coming from? And this is a big issue, when it comes to you know, the frequency of the planet. And these are the signs you really have to look out for at all means, because these things are going to happen at times you won't expect them to happen, or times you won't think that it's actually happened. Because as I see, that's why a lot of sci-fi movies, like I was just talking about extraterrestrials, and one of the slide I just did, because they flipped it on you. The things that you see in the movies is real, and the thing you see in real life is fake. Okay, you see where I'm coming from, and they put it in the movie so much that you really gotta realize what's really going on. And sometimes it's difficult because you don't know what's real and what's fake. So, and I just wanted to speak upon that. Okay, so let's talk about floods. Floods been happening across the world for many years, but floods are happening, as I stated, that is happening at a faster rate. Okay, and these are happening, you know, quickly. And the reason that I keep talking about natural disasters like volcanoes and floods, you know, things like that, is because it might come to you. You never know. It might come to you one day, and you might not be prepared for it. You might not be. So I speak upon the floods and these natural disasters because it's happening in real time. It's happening in real life, and people gotta realize that. Okay, they're not just happening on the news and on reports and stuff. It's happening to you in real life, and you gotta really own up to that and understand that. And I'm gonna show you one of the worst floods that happened in Colombia, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that this happened. Okay, and I believe this happened. When did this happen? I believe this happened in 2021. This happened in May. This happened May 3rd. This happened. Look, let me show you the date. Can you see? Let me see if you can see the date. It happened. Okay. March 31st, and 2021. So this was recently, okay? This was like a couple of months ago. This happened, and this was the worst one. See, this was the worst one that's happening now. You see, this happening now, and this is happening at a bigger rate. This is happening more than ever. So. And these natural disasters is not happening for no reason. You see we see these natural disasters that I'm speaking upon, they're happening because something is going on that's bigger than us. It's bigger, you know, than politics. It's bigger than, you know, it's bigger than what you see on TV. It's bigger than what you see around you. It's bigger. You see, it's bigger than what everybody thinks. Okay, I ain't gonna play it too long. I just want to show you what's really going on out here and what's really taking place, and it's happening more. Okay, and I'm gonna speak upon this. This is my last one. And I'm gonna speak upon this right here: earthquakes as well. Earthquakes is happening more as ever. They had an earthquake in China. What I'm gonna see this happened in June 2nd, I believe. In June 2nd, so this was really recently. This was really going on, and this would happen in China, and I'm gonna speak upon this, right? And these are happening more and more and more and more and more, and you gotta really understand. You gotta really ask yourself, why is this happening? Is somebody causing it to happen? Is the earth changing? Is something that's going on that we have no clue or know about? Okay, and you really gotta go deep on it, and really go. You really gotta go deep on it and do your own investigation, your own research. Okay, so I'm gonna play this. This happened in China. This happened June. I'm pretty sure June 2nd, or in the range of June this year. This happened this year. Okay, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just look. Okay, this is a house, right? And this house was this was interrupted. See, look, hold up, where is it at? Where's it at? Okay, see, look, June 3rd. Okay, so this happened June 3rd, 2021. Okay, so look. See the house collapsing? You see the house breaking down? You see all these things moving? You see what I'm saying? You see all these things going on? Okay, look. and they're gonna show you clips of the earthquake happening. And this one was a 5.4 earthquake that hit China. And this was recently. Okay, hold on. Let me skip this right quick. Let me skip all this right quick. Okay, this happened recently at just a particular time, right? And it happened. Look, it happened while people were shopping. It happened everywhere. So we see where I'm coming from. And these things are not just happening in China. It's happening everywhere around the planet. You see where I'm coming from? It's happening everywhere around the planet. And people need to understand that. It's not just happening, just in one place. It's happening everywhere. And you really got to get prepared for these things because it might happen to you. See what I'm saying? It might happen to you. And, I just want to speak upon this right quick, give my observation. This is the end of the Google slide. And I wanted to give my operation, and this is what's going on around the planet. This is what's going on Earth, and this is the Earth frequency that people gotta really step into and grow as a person. Okay, and these things that's happening on the planet, it's not no joke. You see, and it's getting more serious by every day. Okay, so you really got to be connected with yourself at all time and worry about yourself and your soul. You got to worry about what's in your heart and your soul. You see, and it really shows you that the earth is changing for the better, and it's changing for the better for people that have a higher consciousness or a higher mindset than other people. And because me personally, I feel like if you're conscious and your mind is right, I feel like you can do anything on this planet. If your mind is right and you got a high consciousness and you have a high spirit and you know yourself well and you treat yourself well and you do all these things and you have a righteous heart, this is happening for you because in a minute we're gonna have what we call a new earth, and it's gonna be very, very, you're gonna be very in tune. And these are the things that's taking place. You see where I'm coming from? And it needs to happen. These things need to go on because you have certain people out there that don't want you to reach your higher potential or go within or reach your higher self. And this is a problem when it comes to a lot of people, because what I have learned that you can't help everybody. You can't tell everybody things. You can't support everybody. And that's just how it is. So you got to be prepared to go within yourself and help yourself at all times, because you can't really help everybody at this time. You got to really help yourself, And I just want to speak upon this and I'm out, and subscribe and comment if you're new.